Hello Rickshatters, I'm Kotooshu Kraken, and today, well, not actually today, but one day ago it was Bertha's memorable day, for her death. So I'm making this special video for her. I don't have the actual equipment. Yeah, I don't have Wasp, which is strange. Yeah, it's cheap, but anyways, why am I giving these excuses? So, she was a very good dog. She was one of my best friends in life, I can say it. I felt so much compassion with her. My heart was just full of it. And uh, this was a feeling that wasn't that much recognized by me. I mean, back at those times, I didn't feel that much, you know, good. I don't know how to say. Well, she felt like she came to give me a lesson in this life, and that's why I think she deserves very much this special video. And you know that I don't make videos anymore, so that means much by making those every time. you know I think that's very vulnerable. Uh, haven't practiced English in a long time. um, it has a big value. Yes, value, that's the word I'm searching for. There's a big value in making videos, especially for somebody, and that somebody was this orange boxer dog, which gave us a new lesson for our souls. Yeah, she was great. Like, if I had more time with her, I think that I would have learned even more, but well, that's what happened. So um yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. I mean, one day, and the video is probably going to be uploaded one day later too, so there's gonna be 2 days delayed in total, but still I'm doing it. So yeah. And this is the new version of the Tanki X game, by the way. It's very good. I really like it in the deepness of my heart. It's just a great game. You know, uh, People didn't like updates back then, but making a totally different game is very different than an update, because it actually wears a new message. Anyways, it's gorgeous. Much better. It's just like a story. Oh, oh, what do we have in here? Oh, 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 that's very cool, my man. My women, my girls, everybody. That's quite the coolest thing in this map. Whoa, whoa, wait. That's like a hole? Oh, jeez. And if there's gold boxes, maybe they're falling from this hole. Who knows? Where did I came from? I love getting lost. Yep, it's very cool. It's awesome. Say no more. I mean, wow. There's a giant tunnel network. Oh, okay, maybe not giant, but there is a tunnel network in here. So I can talk more about Bertha if you want. Um, she was kind of she had a sickness, something like a cancer, but not like, I mean, uh, at least my dad said it's something ordinary for the boxers. You know, those little tumor-like stuff. You know, pieces. Yeah, pieces on their skin, like, but they're black. They're different from the skin color. But anyways, we were kind of treating her. We were not professionals, but we certainly did a good work. I mean, she looked quite the better from when we took her, and I think she was happy. You know, she died happy, so I'm proud of her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy that she was happy. It's just all cool. And I want to say something about all the domestic dogs. You know, they're mostly being out of the house. They're like slaves, you know, with those ropes and stuff that are holding their necks and everything. So I want to say that if you have a dog or whatever kind of a pet, try give him more of a freedom. No matter how hard, you know, you want him to be yours and stuff like that, just try giving him a breath. You know, if he doesn't like hugging and stuff, just find something that he likes more. And yeah, they do have a soul too, so have that in mind. Oh, and I think that I might build a reservoir in future for domestic dogs, you know, not only dogs but all kinds of pets that were under the under somebody's slavery, you know, I can say it like that, because yeah, there is dogs who live gorgeous with their people, but even even doing that, you know, having them free in the house, they're not free in nature, and they're they may still have a bigger level of happiness. And well, that's just my opinion, but I would make that dream so that there will be, you know, second chance for pets who have been in very bad conditions. I just want to make this in future, like probably a non-profit organization, so that there won't be any temptations to screwing somebody up. And keep that in mind. If you're from my generation, then you might be, you know, and you probably will be alive when I make this, so remember my words, please. And you'll see, I'll make quite happiness for those pets, whether they're left by or it's just that their waters are very bad for them. You know, there isn't actually a real scale for good and bad, and good and bad, they don't exist. They're actually one thing. You know, as some ancient people thought that first there was evil and bad and good. I mean, evil and good. You know, there's two polarises. How do you say it? But it's not actually like that. It's quite not like that, because good and bad, they're one thing. But you know, when you make a comparison, like for me, let's say that when I eat corn, I receive an insulin reaction that it may be, still in the healthy part of my living, it may be still not bad for me, because for some people the insulin reactions are very bad for their health, and this insulin reaction may not hurt my body, but I don't like it because it's neat, and kind of, it's bad for me. It's not bad, but it is bad for me, for my appearance, for my soul, my feelings don't like it. While somebody else, when he eats corn, he may have such a relief, such a good feeling. He's feeling like he's in the seventh sky, as they say, and all those stuff. So I mean, it's very relative. Good and bad don't exist as a whole, as different stuff, I mean, but they do exist as something relative to someone. So let's say that for one dog, I'm gonna use it for the topic. For one dog, you have, he's living free in the house, but when he goes out, he's on a collar, and his neck is tied, and he can't breathe, or he breathes very, very hardly, and that hurts him. And he may be very, very sad because he wants only the freedom of nature that God gave him, firstly. But for the other dog, it may be better to just be lazy around home, and he may even not like walks deep in his soul. Not a result of his life as a lousy dog, but more like that when he was born, he just wanted that from the very own start of his life. So, what I'm saying is there's different souls. It doesn't matter if they're humans or dogs or cats. There's just different souls. While I can take one more example with this game, I like it very much. It's very cool, but I bet there's people who have a lot of complaints from it. And they say, oh, that game sucks. Oh, you could have done something better. Well, there's always people with different tastes. Remember that. And no matter how much you want, there will always be some kind of a difference with people. It's just natural. But different doesn't mean another level, you know, because levels, they're actually relatively only in our minds. They don't exist on a level of, you know, I'm explaining that levels don't exist by trying to put a level on it. For the soul, there is no levels. There's only levels for the mind, but they're made only to differ something. Because, they say humans can differ only stuff that are contrast. Like black and white, dark and light, good and bad. But they're actually still the same stuff. So the philosophy is that the black, the yellow, and the white man look different, but they're still the same. It's kind of weird, maybe, for you. Or who knows. So it's all of it, it's relative. And if you don't understand this, I mean, you don't have to. Maybe I'm even wrong for you, but I'm right for me. Then it's because this is not for you. But this is maybe for me, or at least I think so. And it's all relative. Oh, a new rank. Hey, cool. Hallo. Was machst du, mein Freund? Ein bisschen Nostalgia. Yeah. Guys, I'm quite on the German right now. I mean, I'm not learning it so intensive this year, but I mean that I'm pretty much better with it. Yeah. it's also sad that I don't practice it, but well, I do a bit, but more on writing and reading. I mean, I don't talk with it, but I can say a lot of stuff on German now. Yeah, I mean, it's quite cool. Yeah, the more languages you know, the better it is. Well, for some people, maybe it's worse. You know, that's what I'm saying the philosophy is. For some people, it's better to know more languages. For others, to know a second language, it can be a nightmare. So you get me, I hope. Okay, this great battle is ending, and I should thank you for staying with me. If you have, or if you just skipped, then I thank you again that you skipped, because you still made some kind of an activity and you deserve a Thanksgiving. How many time we have? Well, it's a minute and 20 seconds. I don't actually recall how many years there's from Bertha's death. Maybe there are 3, but like really I'm not much of a memory guy. Well, there isn't actually memory guys, there's just people who like memorizing stuff, and they do it. It's all about wish and will, you know, when you wish something and when you have the will to do it. Oh, receiving a nitrogen. Oh, couldn't heal myself. Yeah? Oi, I clicked the wrong button. My finger is on the button, yes. Push the buttons. So I quite like that combination, the hunter and hammer. It's very good. Oh, did he put a mine on me? Oh no, he didn't. So I'm dominant on the battle with 52 kills, 15 deaths, 618 crystals won. That's cool. We quit and we go to the garage to end this harsh video. By the way, you can spectate on the battles now, whether you're an administrator or not, it doesn't matter. Let's see if I would to be upgrade the hunter. 500, yes I can, that's great. 2 more updates and I get this sticker Tanki. And by the way, it has 2 modifications now, which is quite weird, but it's cool. Very cool. Here we upgrade our gun. 100. And just 7 crystals more, but oh well. Thank you guys again for watching the video. Have a nice time.